Hey everyone, it's Courtney. Welcome back to my channel. I'm here today to do a super duper late A to Z update. So technically today is May 24th. So I'm basically skipping my May update for A to Z and just this is gonna be considered my May/June 1st update for A to Z. So thanks for hanging out. Sorry this is gonna be a hot mess express. Please know I know like that I'm aware of it. So, okay, now that we're all on the same page, so let's just jump in. This is a Fantastic Ladies collab, and it was started by Manny and Jessica. I want to say this is the 4th year of doing this, or the 5th. I don't know. I always join this because I always think it's super fun, and I like all the ladies that are in it, like all the people that are in it, and so I always join. But that's the end. How we do this is every product from A to Z has or every letter from A to Z has a product, and then you pin it, hit goal, etc., whatever you're trying to do, and then you update. So here we go. For A, I am using this Sugar Advanced Lip Balm. It's looking rough with a capital R. There is some progress, so I will mark it. I've used this basically every single day this month, sometimes twice a month or twice a day. I also believe I am going to remelt that into a different package because I just really don't like the packaging of that, but we will see. There was a brief pause that you wouldn't have even noticed if I hadn't told you. Well, there goes that. Going on to letter B, I was working on the Butter perfume from Physicians Formula. I think in my 50 Shades of Purple, I said this was a Butter London perfume. That's not even a thing. Come on. That purple line is where I'm at. It's really hard to see. The camera is really not focusing. Please know that there's a line there. I've used this a total of 27 times. I'm gonna tell you the same thing I tell you every month. Makes me sneeze, not a fan. I do be spraying it in the room when I leave for work and it dissipates by the time I get home. That's literally how I've been using it because mama can't deal with that. All right, moving on to letter C. This is where I was last month with Cashew Chew. And this is where I am this month. So, I don't even think you can see. I am working on like specifically this side, to try to, but you can't really see the difference. That's kind of sad. But exciting news for the letter D, Dark Truffle, I hit pan. I totally hit pan. It's like that TikTok audio. I have friends. I definitely have friends. This is where I was last month. Let's backtrack a little bit while I stop being an ADHD monster. But I got pan. So the goal in this originally was to use it 50 times or hit pan, and I used it 9 times and hit pan. Because number 1, the shadow sucks. Number 2, it sucks. And number 3, you're gonna guess it sucks. So it crumbled out literally in 9 uses. I hit pan, like got all the way to the bottom. So I think I might just keep using it just to see how far I can get, because it's the dark like outer V shade I use whenever I do neutral looks. Yeah. There's that. So I hit pan at least, which is exciting for me because I feel like I haven't hit pan in anything in forever, and y'all, I needed some good positive news. So that was my good positive news. Where is this next item? Here it is. So for E, I'm using the Elf Illuminating Palette. I've used this twice. I just want to hit pan in all 4. So I really want to just hit pan in the orange one too. I think once, actually, you know, I might do that this month. I think I might just scrape the orange and the pink completely out of here. So like these two, and whatever is left of my Peachy Cheeky blush, and just kind of like mix them together and repress them and finish it that way, because I feel like that would work, you know? We'll see. I'll keep you posted if I do that. Moving on to F. This is where I was last month. This is Frappe by the Makeup Geek. Wow. By Makeup Geek, and this is the Manny MUA palette. This is where I am now. You can kind of see I've been using it. I've used a total of 13 times. I honestly vibe with this palette so much, which is why I bought it. And honestly, when this palette came out, I was like really into like following Manny's life, and like I was really invested in his shiz. Not so much anymore, but I really like this palette. I like Frappe as a shade. I think whenever this palette ends up leaving my life, I would repurchase Makeup Geek shadows. I would really like to buy some more for Makeup Geek. I just have so many other shadows. For G, I have the most exciting news. For G, I found the nail polish I was painting for letter G. I know you guys are like, wow. But I did. It was a struggle. So this is the Resting Grinch face from China Glaze, and I lost this for like 4 months, and now it is found. So I'm gonna try to use it. I've only used it 3 times, and honestly, like, I don't love this polish, which is why I was trying to finish it off. But I think I can layer it over some of my purple nail polishes that I'm panning for 50 Shades of Purple, and it would be kind of cool looking. So I might do that. So I'm very excited about finding that. And then for H, I have an empty. This is the Ole Henriksen Truth Serum, and I was there, focus, and now I'm all the way finished. The bottom of this, I thought there was more serum in here, but the bottom is actually really thick and it's just glass. And I dumped it like upside down in my hand to like use the last of it, so it is gone. I liked the way this smelled. I don't really think it did anything for my skin, but I did like the smell of it, so there's that. Letter I is the Indigo Eye Cream by Boscia. I've used this a total of 23 times, and this is where I'm at right now. You can kind of see over here the big old dent in the cream. If I tilt it that way, you can see it. So you don't need a lot of this, which is why it's also in my 50 Shades of Purple project pan. Okay, we're throwing it because I just really need to remember to use it. So I have it in both project pans. And then J I've already finished, so we're just gonna skip over that. And then for K, I was using this Pout and Kiss by Wet n Wild, and that is literally the plastic. This boy is finally gone. It only took me 2 years to finish. So what I'm gonna do, now that this is finished, is there's still some residual stuff in the plastic, obviously. I'm going to dig this out, and then I'm going to dig the Sugar Balm out. And then if you guys remember from my 50 Shades of Pink, I had a lip balm in that as well that has a little bit left. So I think I'm going to try to just put all 3 of them in here. I don't know that they'll fit because it's not that deep, but that's my goal at the moment, is to at least do these 2 so I can finish this and like get the rest of uses out of this. But I am counting this as finished as of this moment in time. Go us for finishing something else, you know? Moving on to the letter L, I'm working on this Lorac highlight. It is this pink one. It looks like that. It's real pretty. That's all. Nothing exciting happening there. I've only used it like 8 times. The Make Me Brow by Essence for M. Again, that's just a daily use thing. It'll just be done one day and you guys will be like, oh, where'd that go? And I'll be like, it be gone, friends. For Orgasm by NARS, there is, oh my God, there's progress. I'm so excited. There is progress on this. This is like wobbly. There is, I've used this a total of 23 times. And I just kind of like use it whenever. It's pretty sheer. And then, oh, I skipped one. The NYX Be Gone, I've used a total of 6 times. It's not out here, but just trust me that I've been using it. And then moving on to the blush. For P is Peachy Cheeky. This is all I have left. It's so thin. That's what I'm saying about how like I think I can combine all of those and make it into one thing. Sorry, I'm racing my camera battery, so I'm gonna start talking a little bit quicker. For Q, I have this lippy stick in Aquarius. I've used a total of 9 times. I have so much left on this boy. So much left on this boy. And I've really not made any change, so that's sad, but it's okay. And then for R, I'm using Rust by KVD. I will show you where I was last month. And then this is where I am right now. It's all I have left. So I am going to be scraping this out and adding it to, like adding some of Cashew Chew and adding some of the white shade from like 50 Shades of Purple and like repressing it to make an under eye setting powder out of this so that I can get through all those products. For S, I'm working on my Sleek Solstice Cream Highlight. I will show you where I was. This is where I am. I've used this a total of 17 times. I do want to finish it. It's so thick. It's taking me way longer than I thought, which is super annoying. For T, I want to use this Elf Quad in Truffle. I'm just trying to hit pan. And I've used a total of 8 times. This is where I was. This is where I am. You can see the usage right there. This is really pretty. I definitely like this palette. I'm loving it, to be honest. U, I already finished. V for Viper. I actually have a progress line, which is right there on this liquid lipstick. I've used this a total of twice. I changed my usage to only be 20 instead of like 50 because that's insane. I don't know who thought that was a good idea. For my Winky Lux palette in Meet Cute and XO, for XO, this is where I was, and that's where I am now. And then for Meet Cute, that's where I was, and this is where I am now. You can see the dip in there is pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually really excited about that. For Meet Cute, which is the pink one, I've used it 9 times, and XO I've used 8 times. For Candy by Estee Lauder, I wanted to use it 30 times. I've used it once. Yikes. And then for the Essence for Z, I'm using the All About Bronze, and I'm just trying to finish the champagne shade. So this is where I was, and that is where I am. That's everything. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I will see you all in the next video. I love you guys so much. My camera is dying. Okay, bye.